Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. This might be the last main session for a little while. Because first episode I'm recording today, I'm planning to... Oh god, I'm in this spot. First episode today, I am planning to... go and finish off the Grimm Troupe stuff. Oh, or actually... let's just warp. It'll be faster. And the next episode, I'm planning to fight the Hollow Knight, or whatever it is that's inside the black egg. Let's start with a distant village, Flame, and we'll consider going round to the other flames. Okay, whereabouts is this? Oh, no. It's like down here. Maybe it's inside. Oh! Oh, it's Broom! You came. The red flame I've gathered from this dead kingdom. You would claim it for our master, for his final act. The ritual plays itself out once more. We are like the notes in an old, old song. You and me. Endless, repeating songs of sacrifice, of servitude, for the ritual, for the troupe, for the master. Even this child was born into invisible chains. So we serve, thus it has ever been. Yes? Take the flame then. It is why you came here. Yeah, he just gives us a flame. It is done, and yet, it is not merely by fortune that we meet here, in the darkest, furthest reaches of the world, where my master's scarlet eyes cannot see us. Oh, interesting. So he came here because it's so far out. In fact, it's actually outside of standard Hallownest. And so... arguably, it's not part of the kingdom, because there's something about the Scarlet Flames appearing where kingdoms fall. So this is almost arguably outside of the kingdom. A bit like the Hive would also be outside the kingdom. A song that never ends is no song at all. You take part in the ritual, yet I sense you truly have no master. Is it so? Perhaps together we can banish that livid flame and let this dead kingdom rest in peace. If you wish to silence the endless song, meet me where it began. But if you return to the master and complete the ritual, as long as you do it without regret, I will bear you no hatred. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I knew he was somewhere around here. I knew he showed up at the end, in the final section. I wasn't sure where, but I learned that he shows up somewhere, and that this is your chance to end the Grimm Troupe. I kind of decided I was going to do this because I think I prefer the charm that comes from doing it this way, and it also means I don't have to fight the final Grimm boss. Let's just go for it. Let's just do it. Let's go to the Stag Nest. Let's go end the ritual once and for all. If I really wanted to fight the final Grimm Troupe boss, I can do it in Godhome. Godhome, the boss will show up in Godhome whether you fight it in the real, in this. Whether you fight it while doing this or not. I think it's here. I think we're here. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. So you followed me here to where the ritual began. You would join me in breaking it then? It is painful to defy the master, but our harvest, it profanes this dark, quiet kingdom. This once, I would see the ritual fail. Now, let us destroy the anchor and banish the master. Never shall he return here again. Yeah. Brum helps us. Oh. Brum helps us destroy the flame. The, like, I don't even know what that thing is. Little, I forget what they were called. Brazier. He helps us destroy the brazier. Brazier? Brazier? Oh, the big gut bug is gone now. And I believe we also lose Grimchild. We now have a missing charm slot. But as I hinted at before, you'll see. You'll see. Yeah. It's gone. The tents where the Nightmare Troupe were is gone, but it's Nim. Looks a lot like Brum, doesn't he? Playing the accordion. Hello. I'm new around these parts, so it's marvelous to see so friendly a face in such a sad town. The old bug over there was very welcoming, but still I find the place a little melancholy. What with the wind and the darkness and the sense of decline, I was hoping my music could go some way to livening up the place. And now you've arrived with that wonderful, charming aura about you. The whole town feels brighter for it. Before you hurry about your business, I have a small gift to commemorate a wonderful new friendship. I have no use for it for myself, but I believe it'd look rather fancy upon you. Please enjoy it, and let's hope to see much more of one another about town. Carefree Melody. It's a new charm. Yeah. Token commemorating the start of a friendship. Contains a song of protection that may defend the bearer from damage. So what this does is basically randomly, there's like a random chance that when you're hit, or there's actually very mathematically specific chances, but it's not really random. It has randomness to it, but it's like as you get hit, the chances of it activating like greatly increase to the point where you get hit and it doesn't count as you getting hit. You get hit but it doesn't take any health off, and then it resets. And then there's like small chance for it to activate again, and then it increases over time. I just thought that sounded really cool, really neat. But I probably won't end up using it, at least not for now. Alright. Oopsies. But yeah, we've got a very suspiciously similar looking bug called Nim, who also plays the accordion. Why did I choose to travel here, and how far must I have come? To forget the origin entirely. Yeah. Sort of amnesiatic bug. Nim. There's almost like an implication that this was just Brum getting... Brum is returned to being Nim and is outside of the dream now. So now, the Grimm Troupe still exists. The idea might be that the Grimm Troupe still exists around this reality, but they no longer have the troupe member Brum. Brum has escaped the endless song. And now he's returned back to his original bug form, which is Nim. And Nim has no memory of Brum or the Grimm Troupe. Yeah, something like that. I like to believe that. I like to believe that Brum escaped with our help. Yeah. Banishment achievement. Yeah. Let's equip this again. Because I do like having it on. But yeah, that was very short. That actually finished way faster than I thought it was going to. I suppose I could perhaps do the first ending. Maybe I could just do the ending of the game now. I really wish I could like save in different slots. Also, yeah, I kind of accidentally heard this song before playing. I should point it out. I was looking for the Grimm Troupe's music, but the Grimm Troupe's music doesn't exist in the official soundtrack for the game. And so I like looked up like the Grimm Troupe music to try and find it for the outro for a previous episode. And I found some songs that I gotta like download to add to my playlist because I love accordion music. And the first track I came across, which I thought was just the general Grimm Troupe music, was this. It is not the official Grimm Troupe music. If you listen closely, it's the Dirtmouth theme, but played on an accordion. So it's like the music that always plays in Dirtmouth, but it's like played on an accordion instead of played on piano, which is the default. I fucking love it. When I heard that, I was like, oh, that's so cool. You know? I believe though that means that now you won't be able to hear the original Dirtmouth music. It replaces it. Yeah, as soon as you get into Dirtmouth now, it's no longer got the default Dirtmouth music. It's always Nim's accordion cover. Oh, I see. Aha! Good riddance! That creepy carnival has vanished and the town's returned to its former self. Nice and quiet, as I like it. And we've gained a new addition to the square. I found the fellow just outside of town. Seemed a little confused at first. Claims to be from far away, though he's hazy on the details. Whatever has passed, he's a rather good musician, and this town spent far too long listening only to the wind. Thanks to him, we've gained a new tune and some new company. Yeah, that's really sweet. My dear friend, are you enjoying my music? It's as upbeat a tune as I know, but I must admit, even it falls a little on the sadder side. Please know I play it with joy. Being in this town, beside such good company as yourself, I feel remarkably refreshingly content. Aww. Yeah, anyway, let's do this. Let's friggin' do this. Let's go to the Black Egg. Enter the temple. I don't think I've been in here since the very start of the game. I don't know that I ever walked in here. No, I didn't. The seal is broken. The seal binding, like keeping the I'm assuming it's the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight inside. Oh. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh. Oh, I see chains. Wait. I thought I read something about something being in the entrance to the Black Temple. Is there not a... Maybe I already have it. Maybe I already read it when I first arrived here. I don't know. I thought I read something about something being in the entrance to the Black Egg Temple. I hate it. I hate being able to see chains and shit. In the foreground and background. This is the default ending, by the way. This is the... Oh? Let's just rest here. And inspect this. Vessel, though bound, you shall know the state of the world. Oh, this is it. Hallownest will be whole again. Completion percentage viewable in inventory. Yes, I've read about this. Because... Completion, 107%. Oh, shit. Oh, because of Grimm Troupe. Nice. Oh, encountered 152, completed 152. Wonderful. Apparently that will go up, though, as I encounter things that don't count towards the Hunter's Journal. I've read about that. But yeah, so, that's where we'll probably return. Like, that seat, the seat here will be where we return once we finish the boss. If I can frickin' finish the boss. I believe this is gonna be this first time. Oh, I'm now trapped in here. I believe, yeah, there he is. His eyes glowing orange. Oh, there's a big little seal over him. Yeah, I believe his job was to contain the plague. As, like they talk about vessels. He's the vessel for the plague. He was supposed to contain it. But through a thing. Okay. Let's be real. I know about what's causing the plague. I've read about it because I couldn't help myself. This game has such interesting lore. I couldn't help myself but read stuff. I know what's causing the plague, and essentially the thing that's causing the plague, I won't spoil it for people who don't know. What's causing the plague is not of this world. It actually exists outside of this world. And it exists in a dream world. Basically, the idea with the vessel, with the Hollow Knight, is that the dream that contains the thing that's causing the plague was supposed to be bound inside the vessel, the Hollow Knight, and then locked inside this temple, so that it would basically, through its sheer willpower, I guess, it would completely contain the plague within itself, and not be swayed, not be converted by the plague. That has failed. This vessel failed. The Hollow Knight failed. The plague overtook its mind, and then started spreading, of course, outside of itself. So the whole of Hallownest started becoming consumed by this plague. And the plague is basically, its origin is this Hollow Knight, this vessel, because it has failed to do its job. So what do you think we're going to be doing? Oh, he's looking at me now. Oh, he's looking at me now. That's uncomfortable. It is the Hollow Knight. Yep. Okay. I need to think about things. I have not played in a little bit. I don't know what to expect, honestly. I have a feeling it probably has similar-ish attacks to, oh, I don't need to even heal. To Hornet. Mainly because of the, like, relation it has to... Like, not direct relation, but, like, there is a relationship between us, Hornet, and the Hollow Knight. Okay, now I can heal. Ah! I was like, oh, I can dodge it. But I cannot, because I suck. Oh! Oh! Is it dead? No, it was just... Oh! Oh god. Damn it. Oh, it's briefly... It's like trying to kill itself. Is the mind of the original Hollow Knight in there still? No. Oh, I actually dodged it initially. No, it does that move to it does that move to like bring out the pustules. Yeah, it's like killing itself. Yeah, it's dead. I think that's it. I'm absorbing, like with the Dreamers, I'm absorbing its essence. I am taking over its position. I'm claiming the responsibility. I am the Hollow Knight. I am the vessel that will hold the plague within me. Yeah. Yeah. But I am more powerful than the previous vessel. Yeah, it resets the seal. But the dreamers are no longer there to seal it in, which is interesting. But that's it. Yep. Achievement unlocked, the Hollow Knight. I am the Hollow Knight. Okay, my Team Cherry. This is a fucking great game, by the way. I just got overwhelmed by emotion for a second there. This game is fucking awesome. This is one of those games that I desperately want to make something similar to this. Not necessarily in like the gameplay, but just I want to make a world as intricate and interesting as this. I love this game. The reason that I've looked up shit for the game all the time, like I've looked up a bunch of shit for the game, is because I can't help myself. The story is so awesome. It's like your Dark Souls type game where there's a narrative. You can go through the game and not really pay attention to any of the narrative. Or you could be like me and go through the game and start looking stuff up halfway through because you just want to know more. You need to know more. You can't hold off. You can't hold back. You just need to know more. But I don't know how long the credits will be. But there is one more thing we should be seeing before the end of this. Vocals for the City of Tears. Is there like, oh, I guess there's probably a choir that plays in the background. Yeah. I desperately want to make something with like the same depth of there's creaking happening in my house and it keeps interrupting me, with the same like depth of like environment, depth of narrative, intricacy, like secrecy. Yeah, I want that. It's like one of my lifetime goals is to make games like this, or make a game like, what's another game that I thought that about? Oh, like The Last Guardian. It's another one of those kind of games. Yeah, just really, really cool. Definitely, I'm more interested though in this style. I love a Metroidvania style game. I love games where you have a space and you slowly expand the space by unlocking new abilities and powers and stuff like that. Congratulations! Well done on achieving this great feat. You preserved and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet you again soon on the road ahead. Team Cherry. Yeah, yeah. But there should be, here we go, Passing of the Age achievement. Yeah. it's Mr. Mushroom flying through the air. I love it. Because he's a herald of to be continued. Yep. I wonder if they have a plan for that. Like they're making game completion percentage 107%. Completion achievement. Time 46 hours. Yeah, that's about right. Press any button to continue. There's probably a few hours of that though where I was just like paused and I wasn't at my computer. Steel Soul mode. No shade, no reviving, death is permanent, the ultimate challenge. No thank you. This is one of those games that I'd be really frustrated by purely because like if I had it on PlayStation or whatever, because to get the platinum trophy or to get all the achievements, you would have to finish the game on the Steel Soul mode. Oh, pure completion. Achieve 112% game completion and finish the game. Right, okay. But yeah, there's secret achievements. I'm sure they're all secret. Oh no, there we are. Steel Heart. Achieve 100% game completion and finish the game in Steel Soul mode. It's never gonna happen. And that would be a barricade towards getting the platinum trophy on PlayStation. No. Just no. Yeah. But yeah, there's some, like, the Passage of the Age, I think, is the final regular achievement. All the achievements below that are, like, bonus ones. Ones added by the DLC. Yeah, Dark Romance, defeat Grey Prince Zote. Grand Performance, defeat Troop Leader Grimm. I think the secret one there is defeat the second Grimm boss, which is like if you want to finish the ritual, you fight the second Grimm leader boss fight, and that'll be that achievement there. Then you banish the Grimm Troupe from Hellonest. I went for that instead. All of those secrets are probably all God Home related. Like, finish the 4 pantheons and then finish the God Home. Then there's pure completion, 112%. I wonder if there's any achievements that are simple that I never did. Leave Zote to die. That's right, I forgot that's a possibility. Complete the game in under 10 hours, under 5 hours. Jesus. 100% completion under 20 hours. I guess if you know what you're doing, you can go do a lot faster. But anyway, let's just change. We've got the infected background. I personally, there's Void Heart, there's Classic, Hidden Dreams, Grimm Troupe, Lifeblood, and Godmaster. I personally like the Godmaster. I love the gold themes. I love the Lifeblood and Grimm Troupe ones as well. Let's do Grimm Troupe for a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's go back into the game. And let's do the second ending. That ending was the default ending. That's the ending you get if you kill the dreamers and then go straight to the black egg. That's the dream you get, essentially. But I happen to know where I need to go to get the next ending. Yeah, I think if I was doing this style of game... Oh, no. I'd probably do... Like, there's only like... When I analyzed it, there's only like 3 or 4 missions in this game, other than the main quest. There's the Millabell quest, there's the Stag quest, the Stag Nest quest. There's Mr. Mushroom, arguably the Colosseum. Okay, so there's maybe like 5 or 6 missions. Oh, there's also the Nailmaster quest. I remember reading a thing about the quests of this game, and there's a handful, basically. What I'd probably want to do if I made a game similar to this, I'd probably do something a little bit more like Ori and the Will of the Wisps, where there's like side characters with like little things that they want done, but that would lead to really interesting, like, what has to be said is in Hollow Knight there's lots of pathways that lead to interesting stuff and you get narrative from it, but no one ever like asks you to do it. It's always just like in the world. I love that. I would have that all over my game if I did the same, this kind of game. But also I liked in Ori and the Will of the Wisps that like a character will ask you. There was that one that was like the hand-me-down quest thing where it's like one character's like, you do something for them and they give you a tooth, and then you find another character who's like, I need a sharp object for something, so you give them the tooth, and then they're like, oh thank you, have this thing, and then you get this new item, and then that item becomes something you give to someone else, and it's this chain that goes through the whole game. You hand it off like 8 times, different items to different people, and eventually you get to the very end and you get some reward for doing it all. I love that shit. I think that's really neat. Oh, do I don't have it on, do I? Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back up. Dang it, I forgot that I needed to equip the King Soul, because it gets you access to the birthplace. Yeah, so what I should say is that the default ending of this game is very Dark Souls-esque. You know, much like in Dark Souls where you find the first flame and you rekindle it, becoming the Lord of Cinder. It's the same deal here. You fight the current vessel for the plague, and you become the new vessel. You become the new Hollow Knight. So it's very, very reminiscent of your Dark Souls ending. But the other endings have little twists on them, from what I can tell. I tried my best to avoid getting any like direct spoilers of what happens in the endings, Other than the fact that I knew that you became the new Hollow Knight. I was pretty certain of that. But that, I actually guessed that before I even looked it up or anything. I looked up anything, just from the visual stuff and the text that you find around the game. Okay, I need to equip the King's Soul. Interestingly, yeah, to get this ending, that it means that you have to have found at least 2 notches throughout the game in order to get this ending, because you need to have at least 5 notches to equip the King's Soul. Oh. It just reveals itself automatically. Yeah. If I quickly go onto the King's Soul, it says here, opens the way to a birthplace. I'm probably gonna, part of me is probably gonna regret doing this, because I know what happens. I know sort of approximately what happens, I know what the reward for this is. Oh, actually, yeah, I've not seen what's in here. I don't know what actually is gonna happen here. All I know is that there's a reward. I know the reward. Reward. Oh, bastards. They do 2 damage each. And I don't get any soul back from killing them either. Oh. Oh my god, I attacked. What the hell? Oh my god, I hate that shit. I hate the little spike. The hallways with spikes on it, where you can't go too high or too low because it'll hurt you. Fucking hate that. I would have probably been a little bit more thoughtful about what charms I had on if I knew I was going to be fighting shit. Here it is. Oh. Do I do this? Excusez-moi? No cost too great. That's what the king said. That's what the king said. This is where they're throwing all the... I'm assuming they're throwing all the corpses. I'm assuming... Oh? Oh? Yeah. It's all the failed... It's all the failed attempts at, well, you'll see. You'll see. It's weird that I have double jump in this. No mind to think. Oh? Was that the goal? No will to break. Oh. Oh, interesting. No voice to cry, suffering. Because as I was saying, I know a little bit about what's going on. Born of God and void. I didn't know that was the intention. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yep. This is a memory. You shall seal the binding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight. Collected the Void Heart. Void achievement. Oh, achievements now pop up on the side of the screen. That's probably behind my head that I'll hide my face for a second. Yeah, so now, instead of having what was it called before? God Soul? The God Soul? We now have Void Heart. An emptiness that was hidden within. Now unconstrained, unifies the void under the bearer's will. This charm is a part of its bearer and cannot be unequipped. Yeah, so we no longer have King Soul. So King Soul got unequipped, but we always have Void Heart. We can never not have Void Heart. Void Heart has 0 cost. One of the things it does, oopsies, one of the things it does is now void creatures won't attack me. I wish it would make it so you could also just go through those void barriers. Yeah. My siblings no longer attack me. Ow. Spikes still hurt me though. Yeah. They just crumple up and disappear. Because I have now unified the void within me. Yeah, so what you were seeing there, what was happening in the cutscene there at the end, what we were seeing was that we were one of many attempts at creating the perfect vessel for containing the plague. The plague being of the mind and not of a literal, like, a virus or a disease. I believe I guessed at that a while back. I was like, I wonder if it's actually, like, comes from a dream. And I was right, I was 100% correct. The plague comes from a dream of something that I won't spoil. And the idea, I didn't know that the vessels, like myself, were made because we have no will to break. We have no mind to alter or whatever. We are, like, theoretically, according to the king, we're uncorruptible. But as we know now, that wasn't the case. The king was wrong and he failed. The vessel he chose, one that we saw walking away with the king just there, you know, the vessel looked back at me, holding onto the ledge, and walked through the door with the king, and as I fell down into the abyss. That vessel was not a pure vessel, was not the best vessel it could be. Yeah, I can't unequip the Void Heart, it's permanently equipped. The vessel that the king chose failed its job. It somehow, from the time that we saw there, it grew from being, like, the same size as me, but with slightly different horns, to being, like, a much larger creature. And we're like the King's Mold. We're born of the void. We're made of void matter, and we have the shell, the outer coating of our father, our god, of a god, essentially. I believe that's how it works. It's like on the inside, we're made of the void. Although we might also have, like, part of the god's soul inside us as well. And that's how we're able to use, like, soul magic, and that's why we have the soul vessel. But I was pretty convinced for a while there, and it might still be the case. Oh, yeah. That, like, the shell, our outer shell, it might actually be formed from the White Lady. The White Lady might have made all the faces, all the shells that are littering the abyss. They might all be from the White Lady, because the White Lady talks about she had a part in making the vessels. I wonder if the void inside has a White Lady shell on the outside, essentially. The shell that they inhabit, that the void inhabits, is made of the White Lady. I don't know. I'm speculating here. But we're made of God and void. And all of the corpses, the like thousands of corpses in the abyss, are all my brothers and sisters. Well, we're all genderless, but all our siblings that failed, that were not like good enough vessels. The king chose, I guess, I want to say my brother, my sibling as the vessel to go with. Too bad that vessel was also not perfect and leaked the disease out into the world. But theoretically, we're the perfect vessel, and so when we take its place, we contain the plague, and all the plague is gone from the land. But I don't know, you don't get to see that. You don't get to see the aftermath. Anyway, the path is opened. One way or another, an end awaits inside. I won't be joining you in this. That space is built to sustain your likes. Its bindings would drain me were I to join. Don't be surprised. I'll not risk my own life in your attempt. Though if the moment presents, I'll aid as I am able. Yeah, so she basically comes and helps us. There we go. Take a seat. I believe I have all the charms already, set up. Yeah, see, actually, we've come across, does it list the final boss now? Is that what the last, why it now says 53 instead of 52? Yeah, Hollow Knight, there we go. Fully grown vessel carrying the plague's heart within its body. Yeah, the plague's heart. The old king of Hallownest. He must have been desperate to save his crumbling little world. The sacrifices he imposed on others, all for nothing. Yeah. That's our sibling. The previous vessel that failed. Yeah, let's go fight the boss again. It's the same fight. Same boss fight. Let's see if we can do the same again. Not fail. Too bad. I like bosses that their weakness is just bouncing on their head. Oopsies. Oh! I hit him when I had a chance to... Ah. Shit. No, he will stop it if you get behind him. Oh. Dang him. Oh, okay. Quickly, quickly. Oh, weird. He kept getting hurt outside of the barrier. Outside of the normal, barrier. Oh, sees. Okay, let's heal while he's doing that. Oh, I tried to avoid it, but I failed. Quickly, hit him, hit him. Oh, yeah. Hornet comes in and like, yeah. I know what that moment actually is. The point of that is not actually to just hit him. That is not actually the point. Oh, Hornet. Hornet got injured in doing so. By the looks of it. Oh, right. Yeah, absorb the heart into ourselves. Yeah. Also, I notice as well that we didn't have to break the chains again that time. Fighting him a second time, he was just already waiting for us. Yeah. This one, as far as I recall, this is the twist on this ending is that it's the same ending, except Hornet is in there when it gets sealed. When we take the heart of the plague into ourselves, Hornet is still in there with us. I thought that would be the case because the only from what I read, the only thing, oh, wait, wait a second. Does that make Hornet a dreamer? Sealed siblings achievement. Okay. Well, we don't need to see the credits again. Can I skip it? Can I skip the credits? Please don't make me watch the entire credits again. I looked it up. The credits are not skippable. Very frustrating. Because I think actually, because I was able to do the regular final boss without too much difficulty, I'll do one more episode. Yeah, cool, thank you. I'll do one more episode where we try and fight the actual final boss. Oh my god, I can't even skip this. I can't even skip the fucking mushroom. Mr. Mushroom ending cutscene. Are you kidding me? Apparently still only 107% completion, even though we did more stuff. I went to the birthplace and got the Void Soul. Apparently that doesn't add a percentage point. But whatever the case, yeah. So we'll leave this episode here, but we'll come back tomorrow for one last thing that I may fail at, but if whatever the case, whatever happens, I will try to make a full episode. Fingers crossed, I can beat the actual final boss. You will have seen a moment in that last boss fight where something happened and it's like, oh, what happens if you do this there? That's how you get to the final boss. So, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until tomorrow. Until tomorrow.